in time.
Yeah. Yep, you made it just in time. Yeah, that's Dom. Dom's finally come back.
Water and sewer.
All right, we'll call to order the Jonesboro Board of Public Works and Safety. Call to order. Oh, that's me. Roll call, sorry.
John,
Here.
Dave,
Here.
and Greg.
Here. Approval of minutes for February 10th, the executive session.
I will make a motion that we approve the minutes for February the 10th executive session.
I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second. Brittany?
John,
Aye.
Dave,
Aye.
and Greg.
Abstain. Is there another approval from last meeting?
Yes.
Okay, I see it's on here. Okay, you did both, I'm sorry. All right, approval for the meeting minutes for the 10th.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes for February 10th, Board of Works, with the exception that I did not approve, second the, oh, never mind, I read it wrong. Never mind.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. Brittany?
John,
Aye.
Dave,
Aye.
and Greg.
Aye. I can approve that, right? Stand back here. Okay. Utilities, request for adjustments. I think we have two of them. 607 South Water Street. Amount of $232.27.
I've read the request for utility adjustment. I'll make a motion that we approve it in the amount of $232.27.
I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second. Brittany?
John,
Aye.
Dave,
Aye.
and Greg.
Aye. Another one, 209 East 8th Street for $226.35.
I make a motion to approve the utility adjustment for 209 East 8th in amount of $226.35.
I will second that motion.
We have a motion and a second. Brittany, roll call.
John,
Aye.
Dave,
Aye.
and Greg.
Aye. And I think both of these were, that they caught with the new system. I don't know if you guys had a chance to see that. I went,
At least one of them, yeah.
sat down with her today. That's pretty
That's
slick.
pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a great system.
I like it because it could have been a whole lot more.
Oh, yeah. Request for payment plan. Utility customers, requests, complaints, questions. Okay, we'll go to Public Works Projects, Mr. Brad.
Thank you.
Good evening. What I've handed out is the revised punch list that we actually just went over this afternoon for the water treatment plant. I know there's still a full page of stuff here, but basically it's watered down to on Monday, Artesian will be back in to put the sample taps in the office. We have to have the electrician come back this week to wrap up a few of the items, receptacles and a few other things, but I mean we're right down to the very end, and like I said, there's some cleaning, general cleaning, and a drain on the air compressor, some minor things. So like I said, I did say that it would be 30 days, and it looks like hopefully by next week all these things should be wrapped up. So
And you're okay with this list, Biggie?
I haven't seen it, I don't know if Big, you got one or not.
So you're saying this will be done in 30 days?
well, less than 30 days. 30 days is from the time that he originally gave us our, when we give him the punch list, he he said by mid-February all that would be done, but, there are a few items out there that's still outstanding. I believe they did put the sink in today from what Biggie.
I know they called me this morning, said they was
Right.
going in doing some miscellaneous, but
Yeah.
I don't know what they done.
I guess the one big thing I wanted to let you guys know, the last time I was up here, there was an issue with the chlorine smell in the building. Artesian mentioned that there was I don't know if there was an excessive, the way they were injecting the chlorine, the pre-chlorination, which was causing that, so they adjusted that last week. In combination of that and adjusting the hatch, I believe the smell was coming up, but as of right now, the smell's gone, so that's huge, because I think in saying that, we may get a credit on the change order, because part of the change order was to install a wall and a door and exhaust fan, so that, if it's remedied without doing that, that's good news, so. But again, I wanted to give you guys that punch list, cause that's current as of today.
Have they figured out the sensor yet on the chlorine tank? There's a sensor that keeps going off saying the chlorine's low. We keep getting our phone calls saying the sensor.
Yeah, I talked
But
to,
they said this, they knew the sensor was bad, but I didn't know if they'd done anything.
yeah, I believe they're gonna address that on Monday. I talked to Michael today, so they'll,
That's the only thing I didn't see on here that I knew about.
yeah, and I talked to him after the fact on that, so that, Monday they're gonna address that.
And did James call you and tell you that they did install the sink but sent the wrong drains?
Yes.
So they still can't use it?
Right.
Okay.
And that's why the Artesian's waiting on the sample taps. He said, well, when the sink's installed, we can put the sample taps in. I said, well, you can always put the sample taps in. You don't have to wait for the sink to be. I mean, I get it because it drains in the sink, but it's like, come on, guys, let's get it all. So,
Okay, how we doing money wise, are we, for the total project, you okay? We still have
yes,
some left?
we still have, there is a surplus in that. I don't have that exact number with me. I'll get that from Ken and we'll.
And we still wanna spend all that, correct, before it's done?
Don't have to, but it is an option.
I mean, if it's something we can use, I'm not saying to throw the money away, but if it's something that we will need going forward, wouldn't we wanna do that?
Well, we still need to discuss the reimbursement for the camera system,
Yes.
some computer equipment that still needs to go in
Okay.
from Jim.
So I would have probably had those answers for you, but I know Bob was on vacation and we were trying to get together last Friday to kind of go over those things, but
Okay.
by next week, go ahead. Yeah, by next meeting, we should have all that ironed out.
Was we gonna try to keep the same camera systems? Like what Jim's using at the fire station there, so they all keep matching, so we're not gonna have different
Didn't he already put cameras up?
outside.
Yeah.
Well, Bob's talking about having some inside too. Now, I don't
See,
know
I
if,
haven't gotten a quote
Yeah.
for that yet.
well, I don't know if they've done it. They
Okay.
just talked about it,
Okay,
yeah.
so it sounds
And that's
like
what
we'll
he
need
was
to
wanting to know,
sit and
because he
talk
said
about
it's a lot easier if you work with one company than
Yeah,
have cameras all different, so.
okay.
Okay.
They may decide not to, I don't know.
Questions?
Not so much on this one, but from the previous project, there was a list that's supposed to be taken care of. Has any of that been done, or is it
Something water
He's
tower?
for
on
the
water
water
tower.
tower?
This spring, they are coming back in to
So
finish that.
they
Yes.
will come back in this spring.
And I did contact, did the fence guy ever make it over?
If he did, I was off though for a
Okay.
little bit too, so.
One of the bigger items was fixing the fence. And
Right.
I did contact them and they were supposed to be in last month, but to be honest with you, I haven't checked to see if they've done that yet, so if they haven't, I did finally get a hold of
The
them.
changing of the gate opener part of this thing or not?
No.
Okay, that's what we was wondering, so.
Yeah, this was to fix the barbed wire, the hasp.
No, I
and
know,
then-
but I meant out there.
Okay,
I didn't know if that was
To
part of
move-
the
to-
grant, was to move the old one to the water tower.
I mean, if that's something you guys
But
would,
I didn't know if it was in there. 'Cause
No.
they kept telling us that it was gonna get moved,
yeah,
so.
We-
I don't know.
I mean, that's
Talk to
something we
Bob
can,
about
yeah,
next-
we can
when he
talk
gets
to
back.
them.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal, but there's no use to having really two over there.
Yeah.
And then you could put one at the water tower, and then you're gonna have to have the lock all the time over there, so you'd have openers.
So on the, are you guys okay with, ooh, okay. The Water Street, paving project, they did get the 3 trees down.
It's a lot different.
Yeah.
Christ, Tom hadn't been up here yelling at you.
I talked to him
You
a
got
few
a bunch of
times.
wood.
Yeah, he got a bunch of wood, but man, that's a big difference.
Yeah, it's so the next step would be, obviously, there's some poles that need relocated with AEP, which I haven't heard back from,
Aaron,
yeah, I haven't heard Aaron. I
I
need to
need to
confirm
get,
that,
well,
but
I need to get with him anyway, cause
there's,
I
yeah.
got one light fixed at the fire department, but the other 2 not
If
yet.
you get with him, I'd like to meet him on site just to go over those, cause I
Okay.
don't know that he's ignored me, but,
I can try to call him tomorrow and see if he
Okay.
can meet us.
okay. Cause there's three light poles on the corner of 7th, 8th, and 9th, I believe, that need moved back on the widening, cause we're widening the west side, so. Other than that, we're still scheduled, from what I'm hearing, we're still moving forward come April. So we're first out of the gates.
They probably won't be running mix in March. Still too cold.
So we can put April 1st.
Sure.
You can put whatever you want.
Depending on the weather.
Yeah, I mean, we're first on the list, so.
Okay.
um,
Fair enough.
So they usually won't start running unless it's 40, 45 in the mornings.
And then again, JC Knight, I did talk to Stowers again today. The last conversation we had was when everything had thawed out and was muddy. He said, "You guys care if I put extra stone in to get to that pile to haul it around?" And I talked to Bob and he said, "Hey, if you guys wanna put extra stone in, so be it." But he hasn't, but since then I talked to him and he said he'll be in Thursday and Friday to get all that dirt moved out, so. Cause we're on him now, cause we gotta get that thing closed out.
Have we paid him the last payment yet?
I don't think so.
You got a little incentive then, okay.
And that's all I have for you guys, unless you have anything else for me.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Brad. Okay, utility superintendent?
I don't have a whole lot, 'cause I was on a run before we come, but, I'll talk a little bit about the bad word, the water leaks. We did have the 2, one come in like 6 o'clock at night, and we was able to have it all wrapped up and done by 10. We did have to wait almost an hour and a half for the locate, so actual work time only took us probably an hour and a half to get it fixed, so. That was a 6-inch main. It was on the same road as the last one, but that was a 2-inch main, so they're different mains. We did have a little bit of problem at the community building with the heat. It wasn't nothing wrong with the boiler. But they had to reset not really reset it, had to, get the relief valve on it. There wasn't no water going into the boiler, it was just recirculating in the pipe, so it wasn't heating up. We got a couple calls this weekend complaining about being cold in there. As of this morning, when we got there, it was 62. When we checked it at, just after lunch, it was up to 67, so it was going up pretty quick. But all he had to do, they had custom come over, bleed the lines, got the water flowing back in the circulation it was supposed to, and it's working again. Some of you may have seen the stop sign at 9th and Main was missing. I got a call Monday morning on that. We don't know what happened. We was hoping there'd be cameras on one of the houses there because it wasn't a wreck. There's no tire marks. There's nothing. Someone just took posting off. So we looked around the creek area everywhere you could think. It is back up. We got it located, and I just come by and they did get it up. So the stop sign's back up. We did have a temporary sign that was sitting out at the edge of the road, but people still having a hard time seeing it because of that car that sits there. But
Somebody hit it today.
yeah, but we got the sign up. I am gonna get a bigger sign on it. They put one of the smaller stop signs, so we'll get that changed tomorrow to the normal size, but, other than that, that's really all I have for the city part, unless you guys have anything.
Second Street down there where Aaron did that, do you know when he's gonna clean that up?
We've asked them and asked them. The only part they have left is that box right there at Main. They just gotta hook it into that and then clean it up. I mean, get it kinda knocked down so we can get grass seed and stuff.
Well, it's been long enough, 'cause
Yeah.
I'm gonna call him in the morning and see if you can at least get that alley fixed. There's no
Yeah.
reason why that alley can't be opened up,
Should be
right?
able to grind, just, yeah, knock that down, we can put some new stone on it.
I'll call him in the
I just
morning.
didn't wanna do anything with it till I knew what he was doing. I know they're done all the way up to Maine.
But he should fix that, right?
Yes,
Yes, right.
We may have to give them some stone, but other than that, yeah, they should come in and, cause there is some big chunks of mud in that
Yeah, I think that
alleyway.
there's somebody living in that alley and there's no reason why we can't get that open for them.
And they can go out the other way, but
Yeah.
it's still a pain.
Yeah.
Cause when we plowed the alleys, we had to go right up to it and then back all the way out. So,
One other thing, when I was down at the water plant, the pump that's down there,
the orange pump,
the big pump
Yeah.
that you guys do we have all the parts for that? Is that ready to
Yeah,
go? Are we using it?
well, it's ready to go, yes. We was gonna use it when the 6-inch or 8-inch busted at the water plant or outside the plant. What we don't have, and I've got a quote I gave Brittany, for extra hoses. And, well, 2 of them will be suction hose to throw down in the hole. One will be a discharge hose to get it away from us. And then 2 screens, which fit on the suction hose.
I thought we approved that last year.
It did, and we couldn't ever get them to call us back. It took me, I think, 6 calls to get this, got through the guy that finally gave us the quote, this company. So, Brittany does have it. I didn't bring mine, I forgot all about it, but yes, they have been quoted. We just need to see if we're gonna order. It's not cheap, I'll tell you that right now.
But I thought we approved it last year, didn't we, when we went through it the first time?
No,
I think it was
when
just
we
talked
had that
about.
leak on Douglas, we just said
And gas.
order these because we were borrowing Gas Cities,
Right.
but, yeah, he
Yes.
couldn't, he never got a hold of
Right.
the person.
And we never got pricing. Now we have actual prices.
So, yeah, he did get me that last week.
Last week, just before I took off for them 2
Yeah.
days.
I mean, we need it, right?
Well, yeah, it's gonna help a bunch, especially on a leak like that. Now, this last one we had, you didn't need it, just regular pumps, that's good enough. And you get to the 6 and 8-inch mains, that's a lot of water coming out, so
So if you're looking at the one like Gas City has,
we already have one. We've had it for years,
I mean, like they had on a wagon or something, they want,
we already have one.
okay, I didn't know
It's
that.
pretty. Never been used.
But I will ask that we try to get another quote because of the cost. I wanna compare,
I don't
if you
know
can
who we
find
can, yeah.
someone.
We talked to all Biggie's suppliers, none of them can get them. So I can look, I can ask Gas City if they know of any other place to, cause they've got the exact same kind.
Yeah.
And see if they rent or buying from someone else.
Okay,
So I'll give either Scotty or Tim a call in the morning.
okay.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, you want fire now?
Yes, please.
6 calls since the last meeting, 5 medical, 1 fire, which was just smoke alarm. The trucks are in good shape. If you go up through the office wall or hall there, we did get the brand new AED put in. It's in a box just like at the schools. So there is an AED in the office now where if we need it, we'll have it. I am trying to work on some training for the office staff, because using it's one thing, it's not hard to use, but you're supposed to be CPR certified also. You can't just hook that thing up and not do CPR. Since I've been on here, since we've done medical in the last 3 or 4 years now, I think on our AED that we've had, we've only used it twice that will actually let you shock somebody. The rest of the time, it'll tell you no shock, CPR advice, so CPR is a lot more important, I believe, but you, like I said, you can't just bypass that. That AED saves lives, so. But we have all brand new pads, the city bought the pads, bought the, batteries, and then the fire department donated, actual AEDs, so. Other than that, I think that's about it for the fire department, or, I don't know if I ever told you guys, our youngest firefighter that we had that joined a while back, he is done with all his classes. I don't think he got into firefighter 1 and 2 yet, he's still working on that, but he is on the truck, working. The other guy I brought to you guys probably 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. We did go ahead and let him go for personal reasons, that he had some stuff come up. So he's no longer with us, so. He was only with us about a week, so. He never really got started, never made any runs or anything. That wasn't the reason, but, some other stuff come up with him, and so we had to let him go for now. So, we are 15 guys out of 20, so we're still 5 guys short. So, I think that's all I have. I did have a year-end report, but I forgot it at home, so I'll just do it next time.
You guys have any questions for Quentin?
No, thank you.
You weren't in that VA fire.
Nope, we never get called for that.
Do we have anybody here for the police?
We don't really have much. Both cars are working great. The good thing is our newest member that we brought on for the reserves, Dakota Ennis, is moving through his FTO pretty quickly. He's about 90% of the way through his booklet, but he's been a cop for 3 years at another department, so he knows what he's doing, and he's a dispatcher. So he knows all the language, he knows all the stuff on how to do it, so he's just got a few more pages in his booklet, and then he's gonna be cut loose to go work on his own. He's been working for the past several weeks like crazy hours. 14, 16-hour days, so, but it's working out real well. I'm gonna get the oil change on the Chargers Saturday. The Chiefs car's good, there shouldn't be anything wrong with that, just got the new tires replaced last, couple weeks ago? Other than that, that's it. Chief had to go, so I didn't get the runs from last meeting to now, so I don't know what the number is.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Clerk treasurer.
So a couple meetings ago, we approved, draw 33 and 34. When Amy went to send these into SRF, they found, a discrepancy somewhere, so she had to go in and do some changing. So what I need is for you guys to approve number 33 and 34 at the new amounts. Let's see. So Shen Brothers is $225,708 for draw 33. And the others are voided.
Okay, on SRF 33, I'll make a motion to approve the added $225,708 to Shin Brothers.
Motion, do we have a second?
Second that motion.
Motion and a second, Brittany?
John,
Aye.
Dave,
Aye.
and Greg.
Aye.
And then what was the amount? The next one is for municipal civil.
I'll make a motion on SRF disbursement request form for municipal civil in the amount $21,225.
A motion, do we have a second?
I'll second that.
Motion and a second, Brittany, roll call?
John,
Aye.
Dave,
Aye.
and Greg.
Aye.
I think that's it for this meeting.
Okay. Quick note from the mayor, he said it's really nice where he's at. Sorry for all of this. Attorney,
No, nothing.
nothing today. Okay, about approval of expenditures. Wastewater fund, $12,296.43. I'm sorry, I went backwards, didn't I?
Okay. I'll make a motion on the wastewater fund to approve it as written at $12,296.43.
I'll second that.
There's a motion and a second, roll call, Brittany?
John,
Aye.
Dave,
Aye.
and Greg.
Aye. We have the water fund for $23,046.18.
I'll make a motion through the water fund, in amount of $23,046.18.
Second the motion.
Motion and a second, roll call Brittany.
John,
Aye.
Dave,
Aye.
and Greg.
Aye. Is that it for expenditures? Public, general questions? Anybody? Questions from the board?
No.
Oh, sure.
Okay. Your motion for adjournment?
So moved.
So moved.
Gentlemen,